Good afternoon. Let me first take this off the country, get completely accomplished with peace and tranquility. Today, the main issue that we want to address from the Bharatiya Janata Party relates to a media report regarding black money holders, account holders in the HSBC Bank in Geneva. You would have seen reports in the print media today relating to names of about 700 account holders, which the government had by chance, by fluke, obtained effortlessly. It will be very interesting and also appropriate for us to remember that the Congress-led UPA had promised this country that within 100 days of their coming back to power in 2009, they would initiate concrete steps towards getting the black money back to this country. But you're also aware that not until the pressure came on this government through the Supreme Court, which sought to have the list of people who are having accounts, did the government even produce any list. And when they produced the list to the Supreme Court, it was a part list. Repeatedly we are seeing the Congress party's attempts, a half-hearted attempt in addressing the issue of black money. Even under pressure from the Supreme Court, they only came up with a part list which they submitted to the court almost under duress. Now, as regards the 700 account holders' names which has reached, as reported by the media from the government of France, we understand that various wings of the government's finance ministry, whether they are enforcement directorate or income tax, raids are happening in about 50 people's houses or offices. We do not know who the 50 are, but from the reports again we understand they are businessmen, industrialists, and maybe a few members of parliament too. The Bharatiya Janata Party has been raising this issue of black money, especially in the post-2005-2006 context. I refer to the 2005-2006 context because internationally it is only from then enabling provisions have come up for any country to deal with black money related matters with certain strength in their hand. We saw small or big countries making sure that they demanded information from these tax havens to provide names of people belonging to their country having black money outside. But even in that environment, when this country went to the elections in 2009, when Shri Lal Krishna Advani ji took up this matter, we saw that the scorn, the contempt that the Congress party had for this matter. They heckled Shri Advani ji when he was in the campaign talking about black money, talking about how the problem is very complex and how it required a concerted attempt by the government to get this money back. In fact, he went to the extent of even having a task force doing a detailed study on it. And after which, when they came to power, the UPA promised that within 100 days, they would take sufficient steps to get the money back. But till today, you find only scattered information coming from the government, and not until 2011 did the finance minister even think it appropriate to come in front of the media to say what efforts they were taking. And even then, we all noticed, and in fact, Bharatiya Janata Party repeatedly said that time is not there for setting up study groups, but to initiate action. In this context, therefore, with this new revelation coming of 700 account holders' name having reached the government of India, the Bharatiya Janata Party demands that the government reveal all the 700 account holders' names and not be selective about revealing the name either to the court or to the public. There are enough reasons to believe that this randomized, selective approach in revealing names only raises more questions than it answers. We suspect that there are some such names that, if revealed, will embarrass this government. And therefore, even on this list, just as that list which was obtained of about 22 to 27 names from the German government earlier, which, when demanded by the court, partly of 17 people's names were given. You would remember this episode early this year. Similarly now, this list which has come to the government, effortlessly, again I repeat, effortlessly from the French government, the government is not completely coming out with these names up in the open domain. We demand that they release all the 700 names and stop being selective about revealing these names. It's again important for us to remember that the UN Convention Against Corruption, this government dragged its feet for 6 years, and under extreme pressure, they ratified it only this year in May. But when they ratified it, they put caveats to it. They brought in 2 conditions. And with those conditions, we do not think that the fight against corruption can be fully and completely taken up. And therefore, with this kind of a half-hearted approach, whether in ratifying the UN Convention or in taking half-hearted steps in bringing transparency within the administration here in India, we suspect the government's intentions are not clean and open, in that they still are not interested in revealing the names which they have obtained through this list which has come from the French government. Therefore, not only that are we demanding that all the 700 names be revealed, we are also asking the government to issue a statement telling this country about the various steps it has taken since it came back to power in 2009 in bringing this black money back to this country. This one HSBC account in Switzerland, Geneva-based HSBC's account, itself, it is estimated, as reported in the media, may have up to 4,000 crores of Indian money, black money. The size of black money abroad is no longer frightening us. It's astronomical numbers. Numbers which are important for us to remember so that this fight is a meaningful fight. So 1, we demand that the 700 names be released. 2, we are saying the government release a complete statement exhaustively spelling out all the steps that they have taken to get black money back to this country. We understand and we appreciate that the efforts which are required for tackling this issue of black money abroad and to get money back from various tax havens is not going to be easy. It has got to be multi-layered. Strategies will have to be both legislative and between countries. It is a complex issue, but we would like the government to come open about the steps that they've taken, the strategies that they've adopted since they've come to power in 2009. Thank you. आज मीडिया के दौरान आपको फ्रांस गवर्नमेंट से जो 700 अकाउंट होल्डर्स के नाम का एक लिस्ट पहुंचा है भारत सरकार को, उनके ऊपर क्या कार्रवाई हो रही है, डिपार्टमेंट, फिनांस मिनिस्ट्री के बहुत सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स उनके ऊपर रेड कर रहे हैं, 50 लोग के ऊपर एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट का कुछ एक्शन हो रही है। ऐसे बहुत सारे विषय न्यूज़पेपर के दौरान ही मालूम हो रही है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी ब्लैक मनी के विषय में 2002-2009 से बहुत सारे प्रश्न उठाते आए और इलेक्शन कैंपेन के दौरान भी 2009 में अडवाणी जी बहुत सारे इस मुद्दे को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए कोशिश की है, मगर यूपीए सरकार उनको सीधा जवाब नहीं दिए, ऊपर से हंसी उड़ाए। ऐसे माहौल में हमें लगता है कि पहले भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के आदेश जब पहुंचा सरकार तक, उस समय आधा अधूरे लिस्ट सुप्रीम कोर्ट में दाखिल किए हैं। ऐसे सरकार से हम उम्मीद नहीं रखते हैं ज़्यादा, मगर ये डिमांड करते हैं कि 700 पूरे लिस्ट जो नाम आए हैं उसको खुलासा करें, पूरे उस लिस्ट को पब्लिक डोमेन में डालें और ये भी करें कि एक स्टेटमेंट सरकार की ओर से निकाला जाना चाहिए जिससे 2009 से आज तक काले धन वापस ले आने के लिए इस सरकार की क्या कोशिश रही, क्या क्या कदम उठाया या कदम उठाने के लिए सोच रहे हैं, ऐसे विषयों को लेकर के एक पूरे स्टेटमेंट, बयान सरकार से हम डिमांड कर रहे हैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ओर से। धन्यवाद।